I am always happy whenever I hear people like Martin Pebu speak. Because, you see, last time, Godfred Ebabe Kasetia, the current Attorney General, Dr. Dominic Ayini no. Meka say, ye bibi na aba. Enama bibi akwa ye bibi. Na kiyesi ye ka nokware a, Godfred ni ho kwan. Se obetumi agina ho akasetia obi kra te se eye Dr. Dominic Ayini. Munya mukai. Because so she Godfred nsem a wo kan ane ono Dominic Ayini no. Edi kwa se Dominic Ayini ne den ne ho toto ono Godfred because ono Dominic Ayini no. And ya dragging ako the General Legal Council. And I'm about to dear Dominic Ayini ya dragging a General Legal Council. In fact, people even brought me further details of what say oko program na a Chief Justice no program so. I bisa and sem about a year election petition and or train adrian no nti ye dragging a General Legal Council. But someone like Godfred ye ni na ye tin a voice ewo audio so. Our plan a plot etia at forcing with a witness, not any other person, but a witness in the case. Clearly, no, na kiesi a drag you biako, the General Legal Counselor. You go for damn they'll say a drag in the court. But here near him, it's not even about the perceived bias of the judiciary. Bibi na ye bibi, internal someone like Godfred and the wonya could drag us. But people like Martin Pebu, Asha siye kasa. Wo tremwa Godfred or ye wicked. Now, a wicked person like that, no, he has to be hauled before the General Legal Council. And I support this. Yankin Kang. As a private legal practitioner, Martin Pebu has called for the immediate past Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Godfred Adame, to be hauled before the General Legal Council for alleged misconduct in the prosecution of Dr. Kesel Atoforsen in the controversial ambulance procurement case. According to Pebu, Dame's actions allegedly coaching a prosecution witness to lie against an accused person were disgraceful and brought the legal profession into disrepute. As speaking on Accra 100.5 FM's Evening News on Friday, February 15, 2025, he expressed deep disappointment in Mr. Dame's handling of the case, stating that his conduct had tarnished the integrity of the bar. And I agree. I agree perfectly. Also, the Attorney General's role is to uphold justice, not manipulate it. Teaching a witness to lie is a serious violation and must not be tolerated, Mr. Pebu stated. He insisted that Dame's actions during his tenure were a blot on the legal profession and urged legal professionals to take the initiative in petitioning the General Legal Council for disciplinary action. Pebu did not mince words, describing Dame as a wicked lawyer who had used his position to destroy the reputations of others. I am happy that Martin Pebu is not mincing words at all. Into tie Martin Pebu nsem a work Godfred Dame trimodin ni a or the position destroy the reputation of others. He went further to brand him as a rogue Attorney General, emphasizing that his tenure was characterized by abuse of power and unethical conduct. Pebu's remarks came in reaction to Dame's criticism of the current Attorney General's decision to continue some high-profile cases pending before the courts. He insisted that instead of questioning those decisions, Dame should be held accountable for his own actions, which had undermined justice and fairness in legal proceedings. Now, Ghana any enka no kware. Ghana any enka no kware. Na ye mind bi a ye ka no kware a obi asebe yate a voice ewo audio so. Wone witness hyehye ho say witness ne nye no ntwa ntro. Entu obi foforo so a odi case ne tia no. Tie nipa konaptelende General Legal Council anto nsan frɛ no. You see, Unze na say Mahama Winnie and just say share dan take cases so the judiciary. Unim say na saying national service scheme scandal you know. A lot of people are not blaming the judiciary, but the judiciary is a big problem. Judiciary, you know, they were a part of the reason in the national service for no. Omo etumi wie sikasa edisie. Because emrana the fourth estate. Say womo baba be expose national service in sensem no. National service for Janeko judiciary for a court. Emma court a blockade because at time near baba to aba. Into no munim za de ne begu MPP ni mu ase. Court a blockade the fourth estate for from releasing the expose. Na min shie bi da wo krom ha Ghana. I remember I reported on that story and I said se min shie bi da e wo Ghana. Nenti bi mpanyin sem da. So obi akwa ye expose a wo be release. Ni edi mrika akọ court. Unim expose ni pa ko nsem a wo beka. Se nipa ko no obekasa ama weni age obebo waba so se dean. Na nipa ko de mrika akọ court na court nso apene so. The judiciary had been a big problem. Sisi anase nyama akọ form na ase nkrofo ye we na ase just because abanya society ase sisi ade omo suro. Ase sisi abanya society omo suro se o ebia na Mahama take a decision bi ni nti ase sisi anomo ateku. But we will always remember how the judiciary were biased against the NDC. Because the two cases in the war, Godfred and Dr. Dominikaini. Dr. Dominikaini was held before the General Legal Council, and he was up till Nipa Krono Yobia, wire lawyer for so many years. Dr. Dominikaini has trained a lot of lawyers in this country called Ghana. Dr. Dominikaini has been a lecturer. He has led a lot of cases with the insem bibriaman krofo e wo krom ha ema we winning cases bibriaman krofo wo krom ha. The General Legal Council were willing to take his certificate. Not to say ejuma wa ya and they were there hene ma. Edi enye din ababedu bebi odi ni ebeji na ejuma firi nsem die nti a ye di case ewie ya freno e wo panel bi so wakọ akọtre na adwen say election petition case a call so no ono de osusu say ni yamma jinmensa amba metre na adwen no ohun ne say judiciary no amwa ema accountability ankoso. Chief Justice ewa panel ne so no ehona ne buefu ye ba ya ye say Dominikaini ye drag waba General Legal Council say nsem akokko kan ye no egu ye hu finti no ye beje license e free nsem. Understand o, that was the level of wickedness. The level of wickedness. And then Godfred Damia no there were ye pure wickedness no. Aye tin nka e wo audio so a wo planning a plot etia wo bi ba won di bone. Go and listen to a friend saying Brad Simon. Let me show you the story. There was a story. There's a story like that. Brad Simon. I'm going to show you the story and then you see what I'm talking about. Brad Simon was saying, say, the Godfred Dami case is the most a case as a waste of time, waste of prosecution. I say a waste of prosecutorial powers, prosecutorial powers. I'm sure I'll find that story. I'll find that story and then you'll see. Let me search for that story for you so that you understand what I'm talking about. And then the fact that Godfred Damino I say ambulance case Ato Forcing suffered worse prosecutorial abuse. Bright Simon. Let me read the story for you. Nende ye baba beka ya suso nipa so ntiende Godfred Damini Filiso no ne size ni Dr. Ayini obekasetia Dr. Ayini. I say Ato Forcing suffered worse prosecutorial abuse. Bright Simmons. I say Bright Simmons, Honorary Vice President of Imani Africa, has condemned the prosecution of Dr. Ato Forcing by the Kufuor's administration, describing it as the worst abuse of prosecutorial discretion in Ghana's history. Or say worst, the abuse, worst in the history of this country. Say, uwo tuminti, obindi bone, na opese okoko chini tum. Onhu bi da wokrum ha, ato force in case no. Or say, Attorney General Dr. Dominic Ayini has dropped several high-profile cases involving officials and associates of the previous Mahama administration, including the former national chairman of the National Democratic Congress, Samuel Ofosu-Ampofo, the former chief executive officer of the Ghana Cocoa Board, blah, blah. Say, however, Mr. Simmons backed the Attorney General's decision to discontinue the case, stating that his independent analysis revealed major flaws in the prosecution's approach. I also agree with the discontinuation of the Atufosin case because I personally investigated the matter as an independent analyst, and it is the worst abuse of prosecutorial discretion we have seen in this country, Brad Simmons said during an interview with Joy FM. Simmons explained that the case was built around a letter of credit, a financial instrument designed to manage risk in transactions. He argued that the existence of such an arrangement should not have been grounds for criminal charges. So you see, you have independent analysts like Brad Simmons talking about it. Brad Simmons is one of the finest brains in this country. And we all know that he's non-partisan. At least, that he has shown for a very long time. Onompo kaseti adewe. Nenye bibi na aye bibia. And then, Godfred Dameno, etuminya kukudro. Ask every single lawyer in this country, say Godfred Dameno size, any Dominic Ainia. Eyenkrofobi na aye bibia ma bibia ye bibi nti, and then Godfred Dame. Nhune se obetumi aba abe kaseti ya Dominic Aini, Godfred Dabe. Martin Pebo akan waka. Edi for Montreal, comment box ni mo bedase.